Hey guys, welcome back to Doing OmegaCo with Yuttho, and what we have here is Tapir Port Authority overlooking the Anaconda Bay over to the north over here, or south, I don't know how you could say, whatever direction it is, but we have this magnificent arcology over to the left here, and you can see the other plots that we developed in the prior episodes. And if you guys just noticed, I'm using a new camera mod. It's called Cam Mod something. I think it's like Cam Mod 01 or something like that, and it's made by Danny with a bunch of numbers and digits after his name. I don't know the numbers off the bat, but if you guys are really loving this wide angle type of camera setting view, it kind of makes the game feel like a whole new game. I mean, like, look at this. I feel like I'm in a traffic copter observing my own interchange here. Yeah, we got heavy traffic here southbound to the arcology and Tapir Port Authority. So it really brings out a new beauty of enjoying SimCity. I mean, you can see how far we can zoom out and view your city directly above, like from satellite view or aerial view. It just makes the game feel so much more different and a new dimension to it, and I really love it. So if you guys are curious again, you can just Google it or look on Simtropolis. The name of the mod is Cam Mod, or just type in Camera Mod by Danny with a bunch of numbers at the end of his name. So I don't know what the numbers are. Sorry, can't speak right now. The numbers are after his name. Alright, so from the last episode I went over a few things. Well, firstly I established like the permanent road structure. Well, knowing me, it might not be permanent in the next episode or the episode after that. You know, wink wink, no, I'm just kidding. But I kind of did some things after or offline from this video or the last video, and so let me just go over what I did. Firstly, I established, I put the trade HQ and the oil HQ and the electronics. I still have yet to put in the metal HQ. I want to put like all the HQs in, because you guys are probably curious, like, why did I make such a huge interchange? Well, because this is Tapir Port Authority. Basically, the basis of Tapir Port Authority is kind of more of a governmental hub for this whole coastline, where a lot of the main HQ offices and the headquarters, stuff like that, pretty much govern the major industrial areas over here. Just to say, the whole residential area is locked up inside this arcology, and they're just taking the freeway, and they would have to get passed through the Tapir Port Authority to access the port of Anaconda, the Tamarina nuclear facility, and stuff like that. So this is kind of like a fancy toll road, or I guess you could say. Not really, but just kind of like when you're crossing the Mexican border over to the U.S. border, or vice versa. And also that this is a huge transportation hub. I wanted to have a very big, gigantic bus station type of layout here, but as you can see, we're kind of maxed up all of our space here. But thing is, we still haven't accomplished our objective here to put all 8 mega towers. So I want to put all the 8 mega towers. But I'm going to put that off for another episode. What I'm going to do for this episode is I'm going to try to find a place to put the metals HQ and the Omega HQ. So, firstly, where's the metal? Okay, here we go. I don't want it by the coastline, because I kind of don't want tall buildings on the coastline, insanely tall buildings. I kind of want it to a pyramidal. I can't even talk today. But you know how where we have the taller buildings focused in the center type of thing here, and I kind of want to put it somewhere here, but I just cannot find a spot for it. I may have to do some touch-ups and rearranging some things, but also I kind of ran into a problem here where if you guys didn't know, well, you guys probably did know that you cannot whoa, dang, that's really loud. You cannot delete the streetcar avenue and tunnel here. It's very annoying. But I have spoken with Max's Guillaume Pia about this issue, and he says it's been an ongoing issue. That's I forgot what update introduced it, but it was a problem since last year, I believe. But they just cannot find out why this is acting the way it is. So we'll just disregard that and try to work around it. Kind of like how we're working around this mountainside here. So it's just something you cannot control unless I terraform into it. But so let's go back to what we want to do. What I want to do is put the metals HQ somewhere. I mean, look at this camera mod. It's like, geez, you're like kind of like in the business of this city here. It's just, I just love how you can just zoom out so far and then zoom back in. So it's just, you can see everything here. But I kind of have an idea where I want to put the OmegaCo HQ, so we'll disregard the metals HQ later and just focus on the OmegaCo HQ. Maybe I'll put off the metals HQ in a different episode. So I kind of wanted to put the metals HQ in this area right here. I kind of found it, or like right here. I kind of want to like surrounded by other residential type of standard buildings. As you can see here, looks really cool. So I kind of want to demolish this road. It's really loud. Okay, so let's see how big this thing is. This thing is, yeah, pretty much about the size here. Establish a road, and I kind of want this road to be lifted up a little bit. And I'm still using the perfectly realistic bridge mod here by Mekala. Yeah, I just cannot say names. Like, I cannot be a teacher in high school or something. I'll be messing up everybody's names, destroying everybody's names. Whoa, that was crazy how like I have this camera mod and I established the OmegaCo HQ, and it kind of like, you know how like you establish the OmegaCo HQ and it's like a little stud, and then since it's sandbox mode, it just erects all the way up and hits me in the face kind of with this camera mod. It's an extremely wide angle here, but I kind of like this. Like, look, we got the streetcars. Let's slow it down for a bit. Streetcars right next to the OmegaCo HQ. That is cool. I thought I was going to do a little bit more than this, but I guess that looks good enough already. I mean, look at this. It looks cool. Maybe I'll put it... No, I didn't want to put it on the avenue because it's kind of curved right here, so it wouldn't really look all that cool. And I don't want to like dedicate so much land to it to like make some courtyards and stuff like that. I mean, come on, I want to make it like really dense looking, and with OmegaCo people could care less about parks or whatever. They're all about business. They could be pinned up in their cubicles all day long. Okay, so I mean, I'm trying to think right now, what else could I do with this to make it like more elaborate than this, but as far as I know with this right now, it looks really good. If we're going to have to change anything, we're going to have to demolish some of the residential zones. I might have to delete this electronics HQ. It looks kind of weird on this kind of diagonal, not diagonal, but I don't know how to describe it, but let's see if we can just put some buildings here. I mean, this is technically the freeway, so it doesn't really make it's not... I mean, I guess it could work? No. Well, let me just delete that, and I know there's another building in one of these buildings, or was it... or... oh, okay, never mind, they're all maxed out. But, yeah, I mean, look at... I did a lot of work here offline with the road system here. Kind of like, as I said before, I wanted this multi-level type of style, and the trade HQ is kind of like on the basement level or the garage level of this multi-level cityscape here. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to find another spot for... I want to do something around here, but it just doesn't look right when I have like... I don't know what I could do. Maybe I could have it... I could delete this and maybe go over here. Actually, let me just establish this road. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I don't know if this will actually... Okay, yeah. It looks a little weird though, but we're gonna just have to deal with it. Yeah. Let me see. Dang that. Just wanted this intersection to be at least smooth. Yeah, I suppose that's good, yeah. Now we just smooth this off. Delete this. And so now we kind of used up some space here. And I want to put like, where's that electronics HQ? Okay, right here. Put it right there, and then this. Okay, so yeah, that works out good. Let's put some of the high wealth parks here because they're like the only concrete type of thing here, and we'll just turn off the parks so it doesn't increase the land value. I don't want to keep it or increase the land value when I want everything kind of like low wealth to get that low wealth look, you know, with a bunch of concrete instead of glass. Or I hate the medium wealth buildings; they just look like improvised modern day apartment buildings. It just doesn't look good to me. Okay, we got like a. This whole thing is red because of this. I believe it's this. Whoa! I believe it's this waste reduction thing. Well, that's pretty interesting, though. Now I just gotta find the thing for this. The thing is, this is kind of a low-lying building, and I kind of don't want it to ruin the skyline of this. I mean. I guess I could do something like this. Is that... okay, there we go. So what we can do is... What? Why is that too far from the main building? Are you serious? Maybe we have to, like, dedicate its own little courtyard of stuff here. Maybe we'll just use nature parks, who cares? Or whoops. Just want some kind of filler in here, since we cannot have like a concrete type of tool or something. Well, this is not offline mode, otherwise I'll be using something like a pedestrian path. Unfortunately, I started this series right before the official offline mode came out, so pretty much bad timing. What's a cooler looking building? I mean, Yeah, I suppose this looks... Yeah, that looks cooler. And we can have... Nah, I want to have it like... Whoops. I want this thing to be surrounded by buildings, so I don't want to add like another low-lying building. And then we can put the plazas here. If I could put those, well, I could put that in, but I can't put it on that side. But then I have to delete this. There we go, now it's like in the center. And then we can put this thing in here. Turn off the parks, don't increase the land value. And there you have it. Now we just gotta put this thing in here. Oh, that's an interesting plot point. What is this? Oh, that's pretty cool how it makes like this thing, but too bad it cannot cover the whole thing here. That really sucks, but oh well. So I suppose I can kind of like cover this grass up by making a road. Something like this. I'm not sure. Because like the only way to get into this area right here is kind of like this intersection over here, so we kind of have... Nah, I'm gonna just delete it and make like some industrial buildings here, because at least the industrial buildings are small enough to fit in here. Yeah. Hopefully. Or maybe I might just delete that building overall, because it just doesn't work out. Yeah, whatever. It's not gonna work out. So let's just go back. Let's see what we need here. Got a bunch of available jobs, so let's put more people in. Oh yeah, we can use the parking lots. That completely escaped my mind. And we still have to make the big bus station. But this is beautiful. Now I just gotta wait for these buildings to maximize their height. And we gotta find a spot for this. Wait, this is... Oh yeah, I totally forgot this had like modules. So we could do something about this. But the thing is, like, it's gonna have to lower down the skyline once again. It's like disappointing to me. But... You know, we can't find a spot anywhere else. So... And I really want a tall building here because it's like right next to the highway. I don't want like some small few-story building there, and dang, it's so hard doing this. Getting the right type of style with this with SimCity, because it's just, you know, so many limitations with several things. And this is kind of like a temporary area right here. I'm gonna find out what to do with this later, but right now I just have like a lot of facilities to keep up with the mega demand and the water and sewage and stuff like that. I'm gonna transfer over that later to the other cities, but I'm just gonna keep it there for now because I'm kind of lazy to jump into other cities. Alright, so now we just gotta find out what... No, I don't want to, because this is like on the edge of the map, and I kind of want to like enclose this whole thing with tall buildings there. But if I remove that, if I remove these parks, or put this here, I mean, dang it, it kind of interferes with this like density 3 building. So, I want a tall building there. but you could fit a tall building here with 3 tiles. And we just couldn't cover this up with parking lots just to get the asphalt look, the grayish look. But that should be enough space to, I mean, like, we can use this as a ruler. That should be enough space for a commercial high density building. I mean, I could put it here, but I really like these. I really like this building right here. It just looks so cool. Unless we just redesign this whole thing, this whole area for OmegaCo stuff, but then we just lose this glory of this residential area here. Too bad I can't zone right here. If only we could just terraform this. Need more buildings. You know what? I think I am going to change this whole area up because we're going to have to put a mega tower in here anyways. So let's just completely change everything. So let's just destroy everything here. I know you guys just looked at me watching me doing this past, like, what is it, 10 minutes? And then I just finally destroy it. Okay. So now we got that out of the way. So let's try to make rightful spot for a mega tower. Wait, I want to kind of like back this up. Don't want a bridge. That looks good. Alright. So, let's see if we can put a mega tower to fit in here at least. I don't want to... We'll put like the OmegaCo stuff here. And then we'll have like the mega tower here. Okay, so let's see. I want to see if I can kind of like sink this one down to, you know, really make it more multi-level cityscape stuff style. So that's cool. Oh, nope. It's not gonna fit. Which one is it attaching to? Okay, it's attaching to this road right here. Oh, it's attaching to this road actually. I just wanted to see where that was wanting to stay. So we'll just delete that, and I guess I'll sink this down. There we go. Dang. Sadly, I cannot put it... Let's use... That looks kind of ugly, but let me use this as a ruler. Whoops. Because I want some D3 buildings right there. If you know what D3 is, it's density 3, high density building. Smooth these slopes out. Oops. So that's good. And now let's... What? Are you serious? Okay, this road is interfering with some stuff here. Yeah, alright, so we actually, what we need is, we need another road. because the side road of the mega tower. Why is it? What? Okay, yeah, that's all right. Let me futurize everything again. Did it work? There we go. I just had to resume it, the simulation. Okay, so we have this here. Unless we face it that direction? No, let's just face it this direction. And what we can do is make some kind of bridge like this. Well, I don't want it too tall like that, but this may have to be because of how the perfectly realistic bridge mod works, because it needs space for the sloping. Let's make it kind of... Okay, that's the lowest step. I guess 3 is good because it kind of makes it a nice, kind of almost flat type of... Now we just need to find out a way to do this stuff here. I mean, come on, it's got to work. Unless I move it over here. That should... Come on. Being stubborn. That building is not in the way at all, like, come on. Whoops, sorry. Kind of... Because, like, there's a low part right here, and it's just... See, look at that. It goes straight. It should be able to make it. I've been playing this game long enough to understand what can go and stuff like that, unless there's some kind of variable here that's not... maybe it's just this perfectly realistic bridge. It kind of changes how... I know it because of the slopes. But... Too bad we can't just make a tunnel. Maybe go like this. Alright, let's just forget about that. And let's go back to this side road right here. So we can put this road in. Oh, I suppose we can make it go over like that. That's pretty cool, actually. And I guess without making that bridge, we can just do like this. It's good enough. Sorry, I'm kind of like spinning around right here because it's just... I'm a fast-paced player, or except when it comes to shooters, because I just don't like the... I like realism, where we have like kind of like tactical gameplay, as you know from my Project Reality videos. I just gotta shave off this corner here. Sharp corners. I know we have to keep that park there to work with it, with the D3 building. Let's just do it this way. that there. And well, what I could do with that issue with the bridge before is kind of like back this stuff up, push it back up. These ramps right here. So we can have like, whoops. Or maybe I could demolish this and do something like this. Raise that up. Give it some proper height. Maybe back it a little bit more for the perfectly realistic mod, or perfectly realistic bridge mod. Okay. Let's just delete that for now, so we can have some more ground to play with. Okay, yeah, this is... I know that's not joining the way I want it to, but we're going to just smooth it off here. But yeah, that looks cool. Now we can just reattach this. Or maybe we could even... I don't think that can even attach with that D3 building that will be there. Is that the proper slope? It's okay. So let's put the like, the reason why I'm doing all this work for a mega tower is because, like I said earlier, like such a mega tower is like such a tall structure and huge. It needs a proper base, and I feel like if you make the base like, you know, complex enough, more convincing, that it looks like more like a giant, you know, parking garage or whatever underneath it, with the some kind of system underneath. It kind of like sells the idea that, you know, the system does get, or this tower has like all this stuff underneath it. You know, kind of have like its own underground world type of thing. Here, let me see. Okay, so we have. I just gotta. Hopefully, we have enough space for these ramps. Just gotta connect this stuff. Then, okay, that road goes over there, and then, okay, so, okay, so what we can do with this is have it connect to this instead. Or maybe, maybe I'll make another bridge. Because I kind of like want to fill this gap too. Fill this grassy area behind. Oh, come on. It's not... I mean, it gives me the green light to go, but it just makes this weird dip, and I don't like weird dips. Okay, so that's at least better dip, but... Okay, so we have that going on. Now let's just reestablish these ramps. Whoops. What is that, medium density? Yeah. It's kind of a weird slope, but kind of having some limited space to work with here in this. Yeah, that looks good. Now we have some space for some D3 buildings here, and I believe here too. That's awesome. Now it's yeah, I think I'll put like a residential, because kind of need more residential anyway. Actually, well, yeah, I guess we could put some industry there just to fill it up. Put some buildings there. Commercial buildings there. Okay, this game is pretty loud, so let's just, or maybe it's just it's just the construction, so I'm gonna actually delete that so I can get a waste reduction level. And wait, how did my layout go? I have a safety level, okay. I have a specific level for each, or style or organization of levels here, so we can create like an actual self-sustaining building. Because with the academy buildings, they have sky bridges. That's their technology, and OmegaCo doesn't have that, so we're going to have to make everything kind of like self-sustaining, even though it kind of goes against the concept of their urban design. Three levels. Whoops. I'm trying to click. Oh, I'm kind of like double-click the building in here. I'm like, why isn't it going? Because it's still constructing. Okay, we got office. Then we finish off with the mall. We got like 3 advertising crowns. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6. We need space for 2 more mega towers, and believe me, we have space. I mean, you may think like we're running out of some space here, but I will try to fit it in there. So now let's get on with the other stuff here. Guess we'll just have it like that. This will be the OmegaCo road, or OmegaCo HQ road. I'm just making these some gentle slopes here. Alright, so we have OmegaCo HQ here. I guess we could put on the avenue, but let me utilize this road here. And then we can like link it up over here. I don't want a bridge. Oh, that's good. Oh, except it made some rolling hill effects. That is so annoying. Might just make this a... There we go, now it's like really smooth. You know what, maybe I could make this a bridge. Because I'm not going to zone anything on it, so You know what? Why not? Let's just make it a bridge. A bridge over all this here. Oh, that's cool with the urban landscape here. Now we still have to think about OmegaCo HQ. I suppose we could still hold it here, because it's kind of like a nice spot for it right here. Let's see how it looks. Kind of makes this weird little thing here because it's avenue. I just wanted to see what it'll look like there. It's almost perfect, but not really. Dang, why is this thing so big? Do they really need all this land for an office building? I kind of want to, like, maybe I should put it right here because it's right next to this bridge. It'll make a cool type of style or look, as we have like a bridge right next to this tall building here. And then we can put some commercial buildings here because commercial buildings are taller and sold goods, but we do need more residents, so let's put some more residents. Establish those two. Actually, let's just get more residents because we need a lot. Oh, there is space here. Okay, that's cool. Oh dang, I wish I could build like stuff there. Well, this is pretty cool. Now we just gotta think about where to put this stuff. So I think I'll put like one right here, right next to the bridge. And another one right here. It's still surrounded by a bunch of buildings. I suppose, yeah, let's just do it here. We still have like a bunch of tall buildings around anyway, so it kind of like gets encased in. Yeah, I think I do like this because like we have this bridge here. Looks really cool. And we could actually fill in this grass underneath this bridge here with the road. If I can do it without destroying that building. Oh. There we go. Now we just got to put the metals HQ and the electronics HQ. So let's do it let's just try with the metals HQ this time instead of with the electronics HQ. But dang, this camera mod makes everything look so cool. Especially with the OmegaCo buildings here, with the color, the red and the brown. But I like this placement of the OmegaCo. It's like right in the middle of all this stuff here. Sorry, I'm just like looking at this. It just looks so cool. But I'm also thinking about like its backside is kind of facing this avenue, but I don't want to elevate this avenue to really like increase the height, or I didn't want to raise the avenue because it just looks weird. So I just got to find a spot for this. And I need to do something with this coastline because I don't really like this coastline. This is just there to create the look for now. I originally had the metals HQ here, but it just looked really weird right next to the interchange. But we're kind of like running out of space over here. So what I could probably do is... This just sucks that this thing is like slightly bigger than a D3 building. Why is that? Can't use an electronics building. Sorry, I'm yawning right now. I could put it here. I'm trying to think. Let's do it. And then we'll put like a plaza. I think I can't put anything there because this freaking mountainside kind of distorts the land a little bit. Maybe it'll change when I... Nope, yep, terrain is too steep. That's just great. Yeah. See if a nature park will... Can't even phase that. No, I can't. That's good enough. Now we just gotta find out where to put this stuff. Losing our skyline again with this stuff. I don't want to put that there. Oh, that's... But I like this building there. Right next to the tall building, right next to the mega tower. But it does fit though. Doesn't fit that one, but it is glass, so glass does look cool, pretty cool there. Makes it really businessy. Then we just gotta find out a spot for this. Nope, I'm not putting it there. Because then it just destroys the skyline again. Because I wanted to have like this avenue like really New York style. I mean, it would be cool if we could establish all these buildings in, but it may be reality that we cannot put it in, so I think I'm gonna just leave it be then. And let's just go on with the Metals HQ. Or I may call this up an episode because it's been kind of a thing we've been running on for a while here. And it's going to take a while for me to really find a definite place for the Metals HQ. And quite possibly that module of the Electronics HQ. How's the crime doing? 0 crimes committed per day. Still good. I kind of don't like how this hospital's there. I'm gonna have to probably remove it because it kind of like right next to a tall building and it just looks weird. So let's have some more tall buildings and then find a proper place for a hospital, maybe on the coastline with other stuff, but I'll probably put it as a placeholder right now. Or for now, I meant. Yeah, let's just put it as a placeholder for now because we need it. Coastline will probably be like the last area I develop because. Whoops. Oh, they multi-plopper. Actually, yeah. Maybe I could put the hospital right around here or something, because it's right. No D3 building can develop there, so. Or maybe that actually looks pretty cool if I put the hospital there, but we'll finalize that another time. Well, let's put some parking lots. If only there were parking garages. It would look cooler. You know what? Maybe I wonder if I could like just delete this, and just make this. Whoops. Just make this go over. Yeah, that looks much more better. But we don't really need this type of... Whoops, that wasn't meant to happen, but we don't really need that weird loop. Could just do it like this while I'm pressing N on accident. Yeah, playing with this camera monitor might be giving you guys some motion sickness here, because it's kind of a lot of moving. So quick and snappy. Put a parking lot there. Add some gray. Alright guys, so I think I'm gonna stop here because we've been here running on for a while, and we're gonna have to try to think a little harder here about where we want to put this other stuff here, because we're running low on space. But this, I like this. I mean, we did a lot of work here. We established a new mega tower, electronics HQ, and the mega HQ here. I like this. So we had to redesign this whole area. But this is really looking cool here, and the sun is setting just in time, so as nightfalls will be coming soon. So I'll see you guys later in another episode of OmegaCo. See you guys later. Oh, just made it in time, nighttime.